Warrior. Today is day 22 of 31 days of advocacy here at the Warriors. January is National Human Trafficking Awareness and Prevention Month, and we want to bring you little nuggets each day, things for you to think about. I couldn't help but watch yesterday the late in the day, here in New York City, announcement by President Trump about AI, artificial intelligence. Quickly, when I heard this announcement was coming, my ears perked up. Well, I want to bring you some truths and reality about AI. AI is here. Actually, our Gen Zers, kids have been using AI in one shape or another and not even realizing it for many years now. Even toys that are geared with pre-programmed voices and different things like that. That's actually a precursor to all of this AI. But let's fast forward. So as I listened into this, I guess it was a press conference coming from the White House, and saw these, well, it was the CEO of a bank, and it was also Larry Ellison, and it was also Sam Altman. Coming together, how can I describe this? So we had a bank, we had a real estate developer, buyer up of businesses that go kaput. I'll just leave that for now. And we had Sam Altman, who is one of these tech guys, AI. So let's talk about it. Why am I thinking a lot about this? All I really heard was it's going to be fantastic. We're going to have tremendous investment. It's going to be about healthcare. And I couldn't help but wonder, and I understand new administration, things just happening, things unrolling. However, I kind of resent anything to do with AI. There should always be a mention about the safety of people, this artificial intelligence, or this AGI, generative intelligence, where images can be created, where these images, for instance, from a child's picture, their face can be put on another body. This body in these images, inappropriate, could be loaded up to porn sites. It could be, who knows, somebody saying something. There was recently the case of Brad Pitt, and some woman was, supposedly he was in the hospital, and she was in another country, and she sent him close to $1 million to help him out because he said he was wiped out in his divorce from his divorce from Angelina Jolie. But I'm saying he was sending along this crook monster pictures from a hospital bed, with Brad Pitt's face. So I'm saying this is very dangerous territory. And I did not hear one announcement. I heard healthcare. It's going to be great for detecting cancers. I heard that a lot. But where does this healthcare umbrella I'm hearing about? I'm disappointed, actually. Did it include any mention of the mental health of our children? Because this is what they're facing. Now, we do have things. Just recently, Senator Cruz and Senator Amy Klobuchar have reintroduced the Take It Down Act into the 119th Congress, and that is a social media site, has 48 hours upon being contacted of something inappropriate, dialogue, images, to take it down, or they will be held criminally responsible with fines. So I'm saying this is kind of a big mishmash. We don't really know what's going on, but I wish I had just heard anything with AI. The companion piece to it should always be, and we're going to investigate and do everything in our power and secure the safety of people, especially our precious kids. And I didn't hear any of that. So let's be very aware of what's going on. Let's be aware that there are a lot of schools now demanding the children do a lot of their work. Here in New York City, where I am, they're suggesting children even use AI, artificial intelligence. Now, you might think that's wonderful. This is part of what's going on today, so we've got to kind of roll with it, right? But at the same time, you as the warrior in your home, you as the warrior in your community can also stress we need to also teach our kids and teens critical analysis, critical discussion about issues, brainstorming, kind of dissection of an issue, because we can't just hand everything over. But I do want to get back to the AI when I see people like Sam Altman and Larry Ellison and big bucks guys who could very easily also do whatever they're doing, right? Because a lot of things are a runaway train we don't have a lot of power over, but we do have power over sharing our intelligence together education, take actions. I wish at the same time these businessmen would come up with plans hand in hand to keep kids and all people safe. Because I'm hearing from big tech and everybody says the same thing to me, whether they want to admit it in public, we don't know, except we know it's tending AI to lead down a bad path. So, on top of everything else we have to worry about and think about, we must start thinking now about the AI. Talk to your kids, open and honestly stress, especially the little kids, doing it on their own, researching on their own. You know, it's funny because a lot of people will say to me, what does that mean? In a comment section or write to me, when we can leverage the internet for good. We've got to manifest this and put it out there. There's so much good because of the internet. I'm talking to you right now. You might be all over the world somewhere, and I'm in New York City. This is a good thing. We can communicate. I don't need all the bells and whistles. I don't need to be on a TV screen. But, you know, if we're going to just hand this to our child, this is a further example of laziness with the AI, with the computers, with the devices as a whole. I always tell you this. It's like opening your front door and welcoming strangers in. You would never do that, right? But also, we have the chance to, again, I'm getting back to when people say, what does that mean? Or use the internet, look it up. You can basically ask YouTube, get a video, a tutorial on anything through YouTube. Why wouldn't you do that yourself? Do not be lazy. Do not be lazy. I mean, the days of going to the old encyclopedias in the bookcase or the library, okay, I kind of like we don't have to do that anymore. But we have it all online. We can still look things up. That being said, I want you to be very aware of where you do get your information from online. Make sure it's well vetted. Make sure you're just not a repeater. You know, be a reporter. And really, let's get down to business. It's 2025. I want to urge all of you, we must take action. Now is the time, 24/7, 365, to remain vigilant. The next 4 years, in my opinion, most important period in our American history. So we must remain on top of all of these ever-changing issues, all of these ideas, all of this influx of everything coming about, and we must remain positive. I want to urge all of you, make sure, please, you're subscribed to our Warriors channel. Please make sure that you know about lynswarriors.org. Sign up for our newsletter. It's free, Lynn's Warriors News. A new one's going out in 48 hours, so you still have time to sign up for that. And also, I urge you all, share information. It is the most important thing. It's free to share information. But I want you to really, even if it's 5 minutes a day, sit down, read things, look at things. If you read something, double check it and put that subject, into your search tools and see what else you come up with. I want all of us to really become warriors. Please honor our hashtag Community Creates Change. While the Warriors will be in 2025, indeed in Washington, D.C., working on legislation, collaboration, new ways, new ideas, how to do things, because things have not worked. So we're a big supporter of, we're going to have new ideas. We're going to present new ideas. We're going to talk to as many people as we can talk, because it just takes one to come our way and it will snowball. At least I believe that. So while we do that heavy kind of work, walking around Washington in high heels, I'll leave that for another story. You at home can simply take care of your children, your grandchildren, neighbors, family members, and learn this information and just be very aware. I already today saw so many, I don't even know what to call it, misinformation, disinformation, things online that I know are outright lies, not correct, warrant further investigation. Do not believe everything you read, unless I write it. And just be aware and be smart and be motivated. And always honor our hashtag Community Creates Change. And each and every day, wake up and go out and be a warrior.